My great big Stormcroft Viper PC is a gaming computer. I am not a gamer. I purchased it to do video editing because it works great for that, but it needs a stand. It's not quote unquote healthy for a computer to sit on a bare rug. Letting it sit on carpeting can restrict the airflow that it needs for cooling. It is possible you're going to get more dust in there, and it also risks you giving your computer a static electricity shock, which is not a good thing. And carpeting also blocks power supply vents seated toward the bottom of the computer, so that can cause overheating, and over the long term, that can damage your computer. Here's the solution I came up with to fix this problem. What I'm unboxing is a nice wide stand for my computer, and I needed a beefy one, a big one, because that computer is huge. I also bought a plexiglass sheet. It's 24 by 24. I measured under my desk to see what would fit there best. It's 24 by 24 and 1/4 inch. I wanted something thick and sturdy so that if by accident the legs of my chair got on it, it wouldn't crack. I could have gone with plywood too, but I like the look of plexiglass. I think it's neat. And I'm happy with this plexiglass that I got from the manufacturer. I'll put a link to it in my description, my video description, and also I'll put a link to the stand that I purchased in case you're looking for something similar. As you can see, assembling the stand wasn't difficult. You do have to get the right orientation for the parts. You see there's a little lip for the computer that's facing the carpet as I'm putting those screws in. That needs to be facing downwards as you're putting these bottom assembly parts in. And the lip of the bracing bar also needs to be facing downward as you're screwing that in also, as you can see right there. By the way, true confessions here. I bought this computer 3 months ago, and I only found out recently that it's a no-no to keep it on the carpeting, directly on the carpeting, which I was doing. But once I found out that is not a good idea, I was happy to spring for the extra. It was about $70 for these two parts, the plexiglass and the PC stand. A small amount compared to what the computer cost me. So if I'm going to prolong the life of the computer by creating this environment for it, I'm happy to do it. You screw those bracing bars in kind of loosely because you will not tighten them until you figure out exactly how wide you want that the base to be, because it depends on your computer's width. It's pretty easy to screw those feet on, the rolling feet. They do give you a little wrench just to tighten it a little bit, but you need to hold on to the hex nut as you're turning it into the female component there. Yeah, and then just a little bit of tightening, and that does it. Another feature that I found out about the stand, which is nice, is that 2 of the wheels have locks on them. So that's good, because once you position the computer in the stand where you want it to be, you don't want the stand to be moving around. So yeah, wheel brakes are a really nice feature to have on a PC stand. The orange thing you see there is a file folder that I realized was just about as wide as my computer, so I could use that as a handy measuring device. I didn't need to use a ruler. And there I am kind of figuring out how wide I want that PC stand to be, and now I'm tightening those clamping screws so that they're going to keep that stand in the exact right dimension that I want it. And there we are. We have our PC stand. Cool, huh? And just briefly, I wanted to show you how I prepped the space before I started work on the stand. I just wanted to make sure that before I put the plexiglass down, that carpeting was as clean as it could be, because that plexiglass is going to be there for a long time. Here I am sliding the plexiglass under the computer and then sliding the plexiglass toward the wall. I just want to make sure that there is as little carpet dust coming up at the computer as possible. And there it is. It's positioned on and there's the locking wheel, which is a really nice feature. It moves easily when you unlock it, and it stays in place when you lock it. After that, it was time to plug all the connectors back into their ports to make sure that the peripherals were working. And by that, I mean the computer's keyboard and its speakers and my mic. And here's something I like to do as soon as I get a new peripheral. I like to put a little label on it because I find that comes in handy. And before I unplug a bunch of peripherals from the back of my computer, I like to take a quick photo. So If I do have any trouble remembering what goes where, I can look at the photo and that helps me out. And there we are, all done. My PC is now literally in a better place. If you enjoyed today's tech tip, you might also enjoy my other passion, mystery. I write cozy leaning suspense under the name J.R. Hatchigan. You can find a link to my latest novel in the video description. And please remember to hit like and subscribe. It will get you more content like this for free, and it will help me to continue to grow as an independent content creator. Thank you.